It's his wife.
Wife. Ah. See, you know things I don't.
That's because I'm a slightly more social than you are.
That is valid. So, Gene can make it this morning. Huzzah.
Yay!
Awesome.
Daniel, do you remember your secret mission?
Indeed.
Good, that's all I need. Oh, are you already live?
Just testing, yeah.
Okay, because I saw my notification. Neato.
Yeah.
Does anyone play Does anyone play Dark Souls or is familiar with the original Dark Souls?
Yes.
Familiar with it, yes.
Would it make any joking sense if I said that's real fucking neato? If you know that, boss? Okay. If it makes you feel any better, I had 2 sets of dice this morning for particular reasons.
Nice. Oh.
Now, I'm not quite ready. I'm still working on some stuff.
It's okay. Coco's all set up, but she's working on it. And James needs a minute too, anyways. Actually, if you guys don't want to sit on the doodle page, we can go ahead and move over to the first map. I don't mind.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Actually, I should wait till everyone gets here. I shouldn't say that. Okay, so Ardwin and Tully are not here. Mons and Seek. Who's getting garbled for me? Who am I hearing? Gene's getting garbled. I don't know what noises I'm hearing. I've got a lot of people you guys get to meet today. I'm excited.
Oh, nice. Oh, that'll be fun.
Hello.
It's Toastman. Good morning.
Hello.
No toast today?
I just woke up a little late.
Sorry, I actually woke up a little late too.
I got scared. It was like 7:20 and I was expecting at least someone to be on the voice chat, so I popped in and was just like, wait, there's nobody here. I got scared. I was like, wait, what?
So is this thing happening today?
Excuse me. All right, James, when you're ready, you can go ahead and log in and go to You're Invited.
Alright. Oh, you're invited. Okay.
Yes, sir. Please don't throw things.
Yeah, I made it.
Of course it's in Discord. Of course it's in Discord.
been 5 minutes into the game.
What now?
Yeah. The new doodle page. Hey, what now?
What now? Am I the only one hearing James speak, or am I going crazy?
No, I heard him.
Oh, okay.
Anyone else here?
We're waiting on one person, and then we're ready to roll.
Yep.
Well, as ready as we can be.
Oh, you are loud. I need to turn you down in my ears.
There we go.
Ooh. Let's find that tweet. Oh, here it is. Wait, all of us are here, but where else is also here?
That was in English to me. I'm sorry, what?
I mean, wait, who else is also in this game?
Well, today we have Candela, we have Naora, we have you, Stonewall, and Glosson will be joining us in just a moment.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Oh. Well, everyone had a fantastic week.
School started for me, so it was pretty wacky for me.
Mine is starting in 2 weeks.
Good luck.
But it's gonna be fun. Gotta go between 2 colleges.
I'm also working, so that stresses me.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun too. Balancing work and school. Again.
Absolutely. Yes, 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 yes.
It's hard, but it's possible.
Mm-hmm. I know people who do that.
I did.
Oh, D&D. There it is.
Hopefully my internship goes through. I'm hopeful for it.
Save the wall.
Hey!
Hey?
What was that?
We just got a subscription for some reason.
Nice.
Or not a subscription, but at least a follow.
Nice.
Sweet.
Okay.
Follow.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, yes, we're streaming, by the way. So, Daniel, all you can see is the designated doodle page.
Yeah, so far.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, we're still out there.
I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just really, really weird that we got someone, and we haven't even started doing anything yet.
No, it's fine.
Oh no, I'm fine with it. Hey, I'm not, like I said, I'm not complaining.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, shucks. Delete my mistakes.
Right.
Holy
Nice tunes, bro.
Oh, you heard that?
Yes.
Yeah, some weird thing on Facebook.
Excuse me.
A bunch of people in costumes dancing.
You mean a rave?
No, it's just a bunch of guys of Halloween monsters doing like the skeleton dance to rave music
Yeah, a rave.
in the middle of the street. Nothing.
Yeah, a rave. Well, she's on the way, so good morning, everybody. I hope you can find what I have planned for you enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a lot of activities that can be done individually, and a lot of activities that will need at least one, well, technically we'll need 2 people to participate in. If no one wants to join you in the dual participation, I have backups that will help you. Again, since everyone's going to kind of have free time to go off and do whatever they want, please be considerate. I'll try to get to everyone in a timely enough manner.
Okay.
Other than that, it'll kind of be self-explanatory, or otherwise I'll tell you what is required.
All right. That sounds fun. It sounds very enjoyable. I'm looking forward to this.
So, those of you that are here with me now, please tell me what you would be doing the night before you know you're going to the carnival, so to speak.
I would be spending time with my toad.
Sleeping, but where and how, might I ask?
I'm assuming I'm back at the tower, and I'm probably resting / reading a book.
Okay.
And like chilling, reading a squad book.
Mm-hmm.
Neora would be getting ready for bed, grabs a book, takes care of her familiars, and all that before getting to bed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, and if you don't already have it, everyone is highly encouraged to bring their familiar, since the animal merchant is most likely going to be at the traveling fair he was a part of. Be a good idea to check in with him with your pets.
Alright,
Good to
I
know.
think I have him with me.
Yeah, good to know. Yes. Stonewall is probably most likely writing a letter, writing in his journal, and then slowly getting ready for bed the night previous. Probably drinking something as well.
As expected, no problem.
Yeah.
Oh, drinking something. Interesting.
Yeah.
I assume
Cider
Stonewall can
ale.
hold his ale.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, you can.
Good.
One would hope so, at least.
Oh, Lord, I just had a horrific idea.
Oh, do tell.
So if we get popular enough to actually stream and we get, like, people who sub on the fly and whatnot, like you see with streamers,
Mm-hmm.
it should either give, like, a difficulty spike or, like a boon or a bane whenever we get a sub. Something good or something bad. Oh, that's what the C team does, the professionals, Acquisitions Incorporated. He has a sub counter, excuse me, a bits counter. Whenever it hits 1,000 bits, something good or something bad happens.
Jeez, okay then.
Oh yeah, this has a lot of potential.
That fills up a lot.
People love to be jerks.
Oh no, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not a huge like bad thing if something bad, but it's more like a minor inconvenience. But it makes the game interesting.
Oh yeah,
And
no,
it's the same logic. If individual players get donated bits, they essentially get like free specials, so to speak, free power ups.
oh nice.
So it's a good back and forth.
Nice. It sounds pretty fun, actually. It sounds quite enjoyable. It's fun when a game is enjoyable.
One of the characters is a Dragonborn. His special is essentially dominate, and he can like intimidate and command anybody to do anything. He plays it off like a Randy Savage thing. Everybody grow out! Big Daddy Dinar is gonna tell you how it goes. It's great.
That sounds like it is.
What are we gonna do to take care of the Goblin King? You're gonna give me all your gold and go sleep in a closet. Does that work?
Why does that remind me of Dougie, sir?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh my god, yes, it does.
Challenger has entered your arena.
We would do something like that.
Good morning, Glosson. Yeah, I know it's early. I'm sorry. Well, the gang's all here. Are we about ready to start?
Hopefully I'm at least able to do something cool before I head out.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
All right. Glosson, I assume you're on push to talk?
Well, not push to talk specifically, but I'm going to be muting myself on and off to be considerate. Like I always do.
Okay, very good. Good point. Any objections to starting? I'm ready to go.
I'm
No, I don't think
pretty
so.
much set.
None here.
But I do want to thoroughly apologize to anyone if I come off as irritable or short-tempered today. I'm a little under the weather. I'll say it like that.
That's fine.
So there
Oh, I'm sick today.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I think I've got some good content here to maybe cheer somebody up, so maybe this will help. Alrighty, well, I'm going to move everybody over. It is the middle of the night before the game, night before the fair. Well, since we're technically streaming, hello world, if anyone cares. Welcome to Diet D&D. My name is Artificial. I'll be your dungeon master, playing this little one-off game for today. With me, I have a myriad of interesting guests with me. If you want to go down the line, we have D-Raz, your streaming host.
Pleasure.
You guys?
Missing his cue. I love it.
No, I said something.
The silent host, who is probably grabbing something, excuse me, who will be playing a half. Gasp. Greetings.
Yeah, sorry, Discord freaked out.
Ah, it does that. I apologize.
Yes, I did not miss my cue.
It'll only sound awkward from my end. We have D-Rez playing a quarter health Candela. We have our friend Jean, Dark Neptune.
Hello.
We'll be playing a high elf, Naora. We have our friend James.
Yeah.
We'll be playing a human warrior named Argon. We also have a good friend Dimitri.
Hello.
We'll be playing our human soldier or human warrior as well, named Stonewall.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Coco.
Howdy.
We'll be playing a high elf as well, named Glosson. All right, guys. Well, let's just jump right into this. It is the middle of the night. You guys are all excited for the pop-up fair that is in town in Stillwater tomorrow. Well, without further ado, let's just say it like this. With everybody having something interrupt them at 4 a.m. in the morning every day, does anyone have any way to wake up, or is anyone already up around 4 a.m. just expecting something to happen?
Neora would be
I was
awake
asleep.
expecting something.
Yeah, same with Stonewall. Stonewall would be up kind of like, all right, let's have it.
All right.
I think Argon's a bit slouched or tired at 4.
Mm-hmm,
Just at 4.
Now, I could joke and say Glosson's knocked the F out, but by now, he'd be expecting it, so yeah, he'd be up too.
That's fair. Well, I don't have anything to really show the token-wise here, but if you would like, I'd like you to tell me what happens when 4 a.m. strikes and the kitchen stove rips up out of the kitchen and starts screaming that it's sorry.
Not the kitchen stove, it's where we make food.
Yeah.
I don't specifically need an initiative because at 4 a.m. you guys take care of this as quickly as possible. Just let me know what you do.
Can I cast magic missile?
You can, so you do that. Keep going. So everyone rushes down to find a stove.
Where? Yeah. Something about the stove.
Stonewall obviously pulls out his sword and takes a swing at the stove.
All right, it's made of iron, so it kind of doesn't do that much, but you get a little notch into one of the weak spots.
Yeah, you know, aiming for one of the top area of it, or just trying to hit it in some way.
It's slightly disfigured. It starts, it's not just the stove. It kind of branches out. It's trying to look humanoid. It's really weird.
Why in God's name did I just imagine Stonewall in like the old school man, like the sleeping gown, like the nightie with a sleeping cap and a sword?
I could see it.
Yeah, probably not too far off.
Yeah, it's accurate.
That's kind of how he kind of comes out. He's wearing his nightshirt and grabs his, army cap or something, then just has his sword in hand. That sort of deal.
Mm-hmm. Argon, Naora, or Candela? Any input?
I think I'm gonna strike it with a pommel or something to, smack something, see if it works. But everyone seems to be attacking it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Handle smack it, see if something happens.
Yeah, I don't have any. What I want to do, I'm going to hold off on until I can properly think it out.
Okay.
Since this is a recurring thing, I'm just going to sit this one out.
All right, and Naora, anything you'd like to do? As everyone just kind of assaults this stove.
Kind of a weird thing. I don't know if I can do it. I want to cast telekinesis to kind of like hold it, because I can telekinesis kind of like move things in my mind.
Okay. Alrighty. So it doesn't even take a full round, and you guys are able to essentially just whittle this thing. It doesn't have a lot of health, and through its otherworldly noises and this demonic necklace that kind of floats haphazardly around this broken stove, one more whimpering bellow of an "I am sorry," and it collapses onto the floor.
That's why you don't buy a stove from IKEA.
Oh, no.
Damn, we're gonna need a new stove.
At this point, it's happened so often. Malloy shows up right as soon as everything quiets down. In his traditional blue teleportation, he's in his nightwear. Well, he has a sickle at his side, but he looks very tired, like he's not ready to jump into action. But he's at this point, you know, he shows up as the cleanup crew. Essentially, he shows up as backup. He's leaving you guys to deal with this problem, as expected.
And the guild has now also contracted the local furniture market.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Malloy shows up, the sleepy-eyed moon elf, rubs his eyes. Are we good? He hasn't even opened his eyes yet.
We're good.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Yep, we're good.
What do I
About
need
what?
to buy? He just says, what do I need to buy?
Stove.
Stove.
Gotcha. And he teleports out. At this point, it happens every day. You guys are used to it.
Yep.
So he teleports out. The stove will be cleaned up by morning by somebody. And you all go back to bed. Those of you who are going to the fair know that you should meet Malloy in the kitchen sometime around breakfast. So everyone wakes up and you start your morning routines. Some of you are excited. Those of you who are going, you don't need to tell me what you're doing, but you go through about your normal routines and you start heading off to the kitchen, excuse me. Well, while that's going on, I want to shift the camera and focus in on Glosson for a moment.
Yes.
So you wake up bright and early and you're getting your morning routines done, but as soon as you wake up, you realize your friendly neighborhood little ghost girl is already up. She's made a mess of the floor with papers and crayons.
Aw.
She's not normally up at this hour of the day.
Okay. Excuse me. Seeing this, Glosson will give just a light chuckle with a signature smile, and he'll walk over to see what she's doodling, and, darling, you're not usually up at this hour.
She happily looks up at you. I was excited I couldn't sleep. We're good to go to the carnival. She is very much excited, and you can see it on her face.
Oh, baby.
Doodling, I'm trying to give a reference here. Pardon her token being slightly covered. There are papers all over. It looks like she's actually been trying to practice her penmanship. You can tell she's getting better at physicality, and she's holding on to crayons now, and she's trying to write.
Freaking precious.
Yeah, that's cute.
So you scour through, and she's just happily doodling away, scrawling away. And she holds up the piece of paper that looks the most legible. And you see this. She says, "Look, I did it! I'm getting better!" She's so proud, holds up her little masterpiece to you.
I'm like, what? You started drawing out her name, and I'm sitting here like, like John Tron, just what? Wow, okay. No, go ahead.
She's excited. She's holding up her masterpiece for you to admire. She's really happy she can start to draw and write now. And she's written this on a piece of paper for you. And several other times, in fact.
How would you pronounce that?
Weights.
It looks like weights.
Huh. He'll read it over once, twice, squint a little, read again. Oh. Well, he'll be darned. I think she spelled her last name.
You think that's a good assumption?
God, I'm yell right now, but we're on the live stream.
She's been practicing writing her names.
Who looks at her, a smile. It's a proud papa moment. He'll attempt a gentle pat on the head. You've done a good job, darling. Very good, very good.
Excited kid noises. She couldn't be happier. You do confirm if this is her last name, and she excitedly says yes. You have a last name now. That is one more piece of information you can use if you want to find out anything related to Icket.
And I will be writing that down.
Note-taking intensifies.
I'm on top of SpongeBob writing something.
So as everyone gets up and gets ready for the morning, Gwendella would very much love to ask, can we hang it on the fridge?
Do we have the technological advancements enough to have a fridge?
You have an icebox in the kitchen.
Okay, that'll work.
Clausen will happily agree and put it on the refrigerator. Or icebox. Or, yeah.
You can call it a fridge, it's fine.
Cool.
All right, you have Gwendella's penmanship on the fridge.
Ye old cooling unit.
Absolutely.
About right.
Ghost writing.
Alrighty. A.
Yeah.
Ghost writing.
Yeah.
Love it. So, the morning routine continues and everyone slowly but surely starts to meet down in the kitchen. Some people can't make it today. You're not sure why. You haven't seen them. They're probably out busy or something. Everyone's got their own agenda. That's perfectly fine. As of right now, you guys are only waiting on the ship to be commissioned before you head out on your next large branch of your quest. So, the kitchen comes around and people are here. Well, first off, everyone, who is the last one to get here? Let me ask that.
Probably me.
Probably yes. I'm probably before him.
Alrighty, so, well, everyone is here. The majority of those who are already here are having a hell of a fun time chit-chatting with the other employees that are filing out, that are trying to go to the Jubilee as well. And the other half are sitting here enjoying the cavalcade that is Bep wildly jumping up and down on the kitchen table while Carpet Sample tries to clean underneath Bep as it jumps.
Just a casual morning here at the tower.
Absolutely.
Essentially. Nothing out of the
Just
ordinary.
normal day. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary.
Amongst the grouping, Sabrak remains at the end of the table. His elbows on the bar, his head in his hands, like he's had a rough night or he's drunk too much. And as far as everyone knows, he doesn't drink. Candela, you're the last one to come in, and Sabrak, being a close friend of yours, this immediately strikes you as off. You manage to catch Malloy, put a hand on his shoulder, and whisper something to him before Malloy walks down the table and it clasps a leash around Bep.
I want to approach Sabrak. Hey.
All right. Malloy gives a 5-minute warning telling everyone, grab your food, grab whatever, and we're heading out. It's like a field trip.
You're not looking, too good. Is everything okay?
Alrighty. Anything from anybody? Oh, have I gone deaf? I can't hear anybody.
Hello?
No, you're good.
Hey.
Can anyone hear me? Oh no.
Yeah, you're
No,
good.
I just went
no.
over to Discord. He is deaf.
Okay.
His headphones are muted.
One.
Wait, what? Boy, if you don't.
Better?
There you go. Hello? I got you.
Okay. I just went over to Discord. Your headphones were muted. It's like, oh, he has gone deaf.
I don't know how I muted them.
Magic!
We're not professionals, people.
We put the pro in something.
Oh, we've lost another.
Oh no.
Oh, you're back.
But anyway, I would like to go over to Sabrak and... Hey, is everything okay? You don't seem... Well, you seem more dreary than normal.
He looks up. There's no food or anything for him. He's just sitting here sulking a little bit. He looks up with more so than usual tired eyes and looks to you. He says, "Yeah, I'm having a rough time right now, and I'm not quite sure how to handle it."
Oh, is there anything that I could help with?
I don't know. He pauses. I think maybe I'm stressed. Vivian won't talk to me.
That's
She won't take
unusual
the
for
time.
Vivian.
She won't take the time. She won't communicate. Something's off.
Something's...
I don't know what it is. I don't know specifically. But I have a feeling. I think... He pauses and takes a deep sigh. I don't know how or why. I don't think that's Vivian.
Actually, I would probably agree with you because she's been acting very peculiar for quite some time, and her decisions of late don't seem to be tactically sound.
By the way, this is not strictly a private conversation, guys. Anyone who is in here can hear this if you just pay attention. There's other people in here, but everyone's just kind of chit-chattering. So if you wanted to listen in, it's not a private conversation.
Wilson would be.
Yeah, what's going on with the...
Neor would be listening in.
Yeah, same with Stonewall. It'd be just hearing some of that.
We're all concerned for our manager.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Severick says, Severick says, I don't know where to go or how to see about anything right now, but I just have a feeling. She's been acting odd since she came back from Aegon.
Maybe she's sick.
Candela, I want you to roll me a Traveler's Insight with advantage.
Absolutely. Where'd my d20 go? It was just
That's
here.
never something you
Not
want
a
to hear.
good sign. No. D12, D4, percentile, D6, D10, D8. Okay, I'll use a different one.
It's pretty bad when the dice abandon you.
Oh, after, okay, 17. That's the advantage roll.
Alright. Sabrak says the word Aegon, and you immediately think of two things. You either think of it may have something to do with that nightmare demon that you just encountered or heard about with the young prince from a couple weeks back, or it might have something to do somehow with the crashing of the wedding. She was there for that. You were there for that.
Then I immediately tell Sabrak about those two possibilities. That way he has somewhere to go with this.
He nods.
Honestly, I think it's more likely that it has something to do with the crashed wedding. Given that is what spawned this entire incident with...
His eyes go wide for a moment, and he looks straight up at you and says, "Didn't we take a prisoner?"
We did take a prisoner. Aegon did.
We couldn't get information out of them.
Oh.
Vivian wanted to go check herself. He looks a little worried.
I
You
believe
know
that
her
would be-
tactics.
That's the best place we
She
can
locks
start.
herself in a jail cell with the criminal to interrogate their ass. I need to go check something. He abruptly stands up, pushes himself out, and begins to walk towards Dorman. If no one stops him, he produces a key and unlocks Dorman.
Okay, no one stops him.
He heads through and shuts Dorman behind him very promptly.
Hearing all of this, all I can think of is the doorknob from Alice in Wonderland.
True.
So, holy crap!
Oh, something scary happening.
Right?
Why am I getting a bad feeling about this?
Yeah, them vibes.
Overhearing that conversation, Glossen's I'll say eye because of his eye patch, will widen and he'll walk over to Candela and kind of rest a hand on her shoulder, looking at her with this look of, "Oh God, is everything alright?"
Everything is going to be less alright as time goes on. I think we're getting ready to open up a huge can of worms.
Ooh,
D-Res, you kind of broke up.
You were kind of cut off there.
Everything is going to be less alright as time goes on. We're about to open up a huge can of worms.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, Glosson gives a slow nod in response, releases your shoulder and kind of steps back. It looks like he would be thinking for a moment before, of course, maybe Gwendella distracts him and he's off heading to her.
Yeah, even that Snowball would nod, Suddenly saying, been in this situation more than once. I've been in similar situations. Leaves it at that.
With a mouthful of toast, Malloy shouts to everybody, "All right, time to go."
I'm running late.
Crazed little
Puts toast in
halfling.
mouth, runs outdoors.
The crazed little halfling excitedly jumps off the table, pulling Malloy like an excited dog.
Please let this be a normal field trip. With Malloy? No way!
Wonderful. So everyone starts filing down outside the courtyard. The Jubilee is in the market. You can see it from the tower. It's right around the corner. Half of the market's been resurrected into colorful tents and such like. So everyone slowly begins to make their way down a couple blocks to the marketplace. So, everybody,
We have a dirt path. Oh no, that's just where I'm...
there's colorful tents that have been erected. There are tents that look like they're made out of shimmering stained glass and all sorts of colorful, shiny, reflective materials that are just making the suns just illuminate this entire place like a bed of sparkles.
My word, Glosson, you've changed.
Yeah, this is a new token. Just pretend there's an eye patch there. The game I used didn't have an eye patch. So
Okay.
just pretend there's one there.
It's like we're in a world of 2D characters, and there's Glosson.
All right, so Malloy kind of stops everybody before you pass this large arcing sign that's been erected that says the Aurora Jubilee. Malloy pretty much says, feel free to have fun. I just escorted everyone here. You guys can get home. You know where we live. He literally points right behind you. You can see your own building. You've been to the market almost every day. You know where you're at. He says, have fun. Have fun, he says, and just kind of shrugs as Beb excitedly runs off and he kind of attends to him. All the other employees kind of just start filtering through, excited to just go have fun. It's a day off. So, who's first to try and run in?
You know who. Nobody in particular. Nobody in particular.
The little one is trying to pull you along, but is having a hard time, but the effort is there.
And I can't click on my token.
1 second. Now, if everyone cares to, I will reveal the entire map because there's nothing hidden here. So, bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool.
Def Leppard plays in the background. Welcome to the carnival.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
My mind immediately went to freaking Willy Wonka. Come with me, and we'll be the world.
Alright, try now. You should be all set.
Thank you.
No, wait, hold on. Bear wrestling?
You see a large-ass sign that says bear wrestling.
Yeah.
What?
Bear wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of
Like
you
a
fools suggested that?
I think our very own.
What?
Hold on. So, there's a lot going on.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, with the whole bear wrestling thing. Yeah, a lot is going on here.
Glinda's the first one in, and she immediately wooed by a couple of individuals who kind of slow her roll a little bit. These two guys right here.
It's a Russian Jubilee.
She kind of stops for a moment. Oh, hey, little one, are you here to enjoy the fair? One of them will just very excitedly shout out as he kind of does that pandering thing where he kind of squats down a little bit to her level. And she excitedly nods, uh-huh. And she says, well, do you have a ticket? This gentleman here tossing an apple. She goes white if she could, and she looks back to Glosson and goes, no!
No, she goes white. How can you tell she's a ghost?
Exactly. If she could.
She goes, what is a ghost? Wait.
She looks concerned. She says, I don't have a ticket. And the gentleman laughs. He says, I'm joking. It's free. She lights right back up. Oh, okay.
Don't do that to a child.
She immediately looks up to Glosson. He has this look you can kind of tell he assumes you're like the caretaker of this individual.
Mm-hmm.
He says, hi, how are you? How are you guys? He notices everyone else filing in behind him.
A bit of actually, sorry to interrupt, but up there for some reason my wired internet just went kaput. So now I'm currently not connected online on my computer.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh.
That happened. Been doing some weird things lately. Hopefully it comes back.
Yeah, I hope he
Technology
does.
hates us today.
He does.
We're having so
So
many
these two-
technical problems. What a way to start.
these
I'm
two-
back.
There he goes. These two individuals look about and address everybody. There's a gentleman here with swords on his back. He's tossing an apple happily. There's something behind him that looks like it's trying its damnedest to be a dog. There's another gentleman to his right that's got a backpack full of maps, and he just looks like he's buried his face in paperwork.
Wait, trying its best to be a dog?
There's something sitting behind this gentleman that looks like it's trying its damnedest to be a dog. It's like 99% dog, 1% not a dog.
What's that 1%?
Not a dog.
Can you be a little more specific?
You don't know. It's almost a dog, but it's visually something's wrong with it.
Is it smiling a little too wide?
Nice try, but no.
Good.
No, let's not go there.
No, I'm just making sure that it's not smiling a little too wide.
Because
It's a dog. It's not smiling. It's breathing like it's supposed to be panting, but the mouth is closed.
okay.
I think dogs
no.
do that.
Because I was about to say, is stuff gonna go down? Are we gonna have to get violent real quick here?
Oh, I think I might know what this is. Okay, never mind.
If you do, good job. You can point that out in a moment.
Yes.
So, these two gentlemen look at you. Hey guys, welcome to the Aurora Jubilee. Glad to have you. Sorry to stop you. I don't want to impede any of your fun. The gentleman here tossing the apple says, "It's nice to see everybody come out. My name's Braunwich."
Yes, the thing behind him vibrates excitedly.
Says, hello, my name is Braunwich, and this is my brother, Emerson. We are I guess you could say we help run and kind of co-own the Aurora Jubilee here. So if there's anything you guys need or any concerns or anything, feel free to ask for us or come find us. Emerson kind of looks up from paperwork. He's looking through sheets. Oh, hey. Kind of just makes noises and goes back to paperwork. He seems like a busy man.
All right. Lovely.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he claps his hands.
Like,
Please.
Is that it?
Yeah, don't let us stop you. Go ahead. We wanted to let you guys know. Please, have fun. Feel free.
I just imagine like this awkward silence, and everybody just looks to each other like, eh.
Okay then.
Immediately goes to the archery.
Okay. You guys can, if you guys just want to meander, let me know where you're going. There's a few cues along the way, but if you want to go stand in front of a tent of something, feel free. If you just want to get in a little bit, I can tell you what you see in more detail. Candela,
Archery.
Candela, did you want to do anything about the dog?
If I'm not mistaken, isn't that? I know you mentioned in one of your stories to me before that you had.
Yeah, you're on the right track. Do you want to?
I'm just gonna go out and ask. Is that the mimic that's trying to not be a mimic?
Your perception is 100% correct. You think this is some sort of tame mimic?
Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. It's quite unique.
Very good. So as you guys begin to pass in, you can see vendors for food. There's all sorts of stock, brew. There's like an actual forgery. In the large center, there's an open tavern and a large market, like a convention vendors. There's several tents with large signs up. There's games for archery. There's a ring toss and classic games. There is a riddle contest. There's an ice sculpting contest. In the far side, you see a jousting tournament. There is a big sign for bear wrestling. Glass breaking, like the whole, knock over the milk bottles situation. There's a pie eating contest. There's a booth selling instruments. There's a large theater in the back that looks like it could be for shows. You see there's a couple of minstrels up on stage performing. There's a booth with the classic hammer and bell, the strength test. There looks to be some sort of hall of mirrors. There's a large, familiar-looking red flag in the far corner that you instantly recognize as Roy Kirkby's large flag. So, everything can be done. Pie eating contest, jousting, and bear wrestling are the only thing that need 2 players at least. Everything else, you guys are free to go to as you please. Let me know where you want to go, and I'll try to attend with you as orderly as I can.
Riddles.
All right. Candela wants to go to the riddles.
I'm going to ring toss.
Alrighty, one sec. Okay, does anyone go? I need to know what direction you go. Who goes down south and who goes to the right?
I believe. I think Argon went to the right to go to ring toss.
Okay.
Wait. No, actually, wait. From his perspective, that would be on the left. Actually, that would be from the left.
Yeah, I know. You're going east. I got you, though.
It looks like Stonewall, Naora, Argon, and myself have gone that way, to the east.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Someone's making his way towards
Making his way
the
downtown.
jousting. That's where he was headed towards.
Okay.
Let's stop there, check out the archery, and just see what that entails.
Oh no! I saw mirrors and got shook.
Oh no, I didn't even think of that. Who suggested the Hall of Mirrors? I need to shank them.
Lex. All right. So, Argon, as you start winding your way over, as you wind your way over, Argon, you feel a tug on your armor, and there's a little girl behind you.
Hello there.
She's excited as ever. She says, "Hi, my name's Nessa. Can you help me with the ring toss? I can't win anything."
Don't worry, I can help you with that.
Alrighty. So, one at a time. Technically, T-Rez, you're first on initiative. I'm just going to go down the Discord roster.
Okay.
Inquire about the booth with the riddles. It is a riddle contest. Basically, you will actually need to give me a good riddle, and you will need to roll a DC of 15 or higher. There is a prize for the best riddle. You can work on that. I'll come back to you.
Okay.
But that's what will be required.
Okay, it's a riddle contest. I was hoping I get to solve one. Sorry.
Also, actually, since you're the farthest, roll me a perception real quick. I'll give you advantage. It's really easy.
They were both 4.
Oh, well, point blank. All right. Okay, so, well, you're none the wiser. Everything's fine. Work on your riddle.
Okay.
Okay, so, Jean, you headed over to the archery.
Yep.
There's a large tent that opens up into the back into a small little archery range. There's a couple of what looks like elves that are almost that eagerly welcome you over and basically explain how this works. It's just a simple archery test, a ye old Robin Hood, if you will. They have a couple of targets set up at increasing difficulties. Pretty straightforward. You just need to duel off with somebody else. You need 2 people, and it's one is greater than the other situation, so whoever rolls higher. And there's a prize, a simple prize on file just for, you'll get a standard, a well-crafted bow, and you'll get an arrow if you come in second place. It's not a big prize, but it's something.
Okay.
So you would need one other player, or if you can't find anybody, I'll throw in somebody who's willing to step up. So we can take care of that right now if you'd like.
I would actually like to, actually.
Okay. Did you want to try and flag down one of your companions here, or did you just want to see if anyone else would join?
Walks up to Stonewall and politely asks if he wants to join me in this game.
Upon hearing the request, Stone will be like, "You know what? Sure. Why not? Looks quite interesting, so Stonewall will, join you in this endeavor."
Alrighty. So, essentially just increasing difficulties. There's 3 targets at different difficulties. All you guys have to do is roll me a d20, and whoever gets the highest wins. It's best 2 out of 3.
All right.
You're both giving a similar bow and arrow. Go for it.
And we roll what? 3 times, or?
Yeah, you'll roll 3 times each.
Okay.
And give me the numbers in order, please.
Okay. Rolled once, I got 15.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a 4 for a second. And 8 for the last one.
All right, Naora?
I got 18 for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
15 for the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And a 10.
All right. So, Stonewall, you're not surprised. She wipes the floor with your archery skills.
Yeah, Stonewall wouldn't be surprised with that. He wouldn't be.
She is proficient, so I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. There's onlookers, there's the applause and congratulations. You are handed a new bow to add to your inventory. It's nothing special, it's not magic, it's just a standard well-crafted bow.
But it's new, so it's more springy.
Correct. They thank you, they say, please come back in if you want more. James, you wanted to go to the ring toss.
Yeah, I'm at the ring toss.
I'm sorry, guys. I am going to kind of have to jump kind of quickly here. There's a lot to do. All right. So, Argon, you can see there's a classic ring toss. You've got these little these little wooden rings and a plethora of bottles. Hanging up in the rafters are a myriad of dragon plushes. The largest one is larger than your arm span.
Are any of them fat and sad?
Alrighty.
The largest one is fat and does look quite sad.
Good.
It has a little sign that says, please win me, I have no friends.
Aww.
You need to roll me a dex check to be able to properly toss this little wooden ring to get it on a bottle. You need to beat... Correct, you need to just beat a 17.
Please. 6.
Nope. You try to be a good model for this little girl and show her I got this. Nope.
Okay, take a time and makes it work.
You got 2 more tries. You'll give you 3 tries.
10.
Nope.
I'm doing it. And damn it. 8.
Nope. The little girl kind of puts her chin up on the counter and looks to you and she says, it's harder than it looks.
Yeah.
Stonewall. Once done with the archery, please tell me where you would like to go.
Stonewall was going to head over to the jousting to watch that tournament competition.
Okay.
Because he'd be very interested in that.
Very good. As you pass by, you do notice along the myriad of just townsfolk and whatnot, the people that are here, you do see this individual who strikes you interestingly. Some sort of wizard who is passing by. He's playfully rolling some magical aura around his fingers, and he's just walking about. He seems to be taking note, either like he's some sort of staff member, or maybe he's just very attentive or particular.
It's a giant.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
I'm zooming in so you can see the token. He's he doesn't look suspicious or anything. You just tell he's not. He doesn't look like he's just another one of the the participations here.
Okay. Okay, and I continue to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm Stonewall's on his way over, so he just kind of glances at him like in passing, like, "Oh, okay," and goes on his way.
All right,
towards
make your way.
Tent. Yeah.
All right, Stonewall, you get this far, and you instantly recognize a face that is standing in the queue for the jousting. This gentleman here. He has not noticed you.
Oh, good.
You just follow in line behind him and don't say a word?
I'm
sorry. No, he's waiting in the queue with everybody else. He has not noticed you, but you notice him.
Oh, okay. Immediately upon, when Stonewall would think, for a while, like saying where, like, there would be some familiarity with this guy, and Stonewall would be, where have I seen that before? Like, he'd thinking of the people that he'd known, you know, back
Did you notice it
home.
from the white hair and the motif of the armor? You are positive this is your former general in the academy.
That's right, and then someone would say, you know, that's then try to, you know, because we're waiting in line, right? Or waiting to go in.
He's like second to last in line. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Being kind of close, you know, Stone will kind of come up, you know, and say, you know, it will kind of go up and greet him, you know, saluting, saying, you know, General Meade, sir. You know, saluting, you know, should know who he is, you know.
This gentleman promptly spins at the attention. A quick sniffit of a sneer, looks you up and down, 1 second. Jonathan, good to see you.
Yes, sir, it's quite an honor to see you too, sir. You know, it's been quite a while.
Indeed it has. I see you've come to take part of the festivities, I suppose?
That I have, sir. That I have, you know. Bit of recreation does someone good, you know. As you taught us in the academy, you know, having fun is also part of a soldier's duty, you know, to relax, you know, once in a while.
Absolutely. Keeps the mind fresh. He gives you a hearty pat on the shoulder. Where have you been? I hear you've gotten to better, bigger things.
That's true, sir. You know, after Her Majesty gave me a stay of leave from the guard and made my way over here and have been in the position of adventuring, putting my trade as a soldier to use, I should say, sir. At least try my best to hold up, you know, to honor Her Majesty's name and the name of the kingdom.
Ah, wonderful. Glad to hear it. I do apologize. I don't have all day. I'd love to catch up with you, and between you and me, he kind of leans in a little bit, it wouldn't do so bad if you were to come visit the academy again. Things may be going on soon.
Stone will nod and say, yes, sir. You know, I will take note of that. I will see when I can be granted leave here to return to the kingdom and do what I can. He's rests with Her Majesty. Promised in the kingdom, you know the guard will help in this endeavor.
Forthright, he gives you a salute. The classic cliche of the you salute back, yes sir. As the classic cliche of the line is moving, he jumps up a little bit, and it seems like you two are going to go check out the jousting.
Yeah.
So it'll take a turn to get to the jousting. Okay. You basically, again, it's test between nat 20s. It's best out of 3. And the prize is a golden saddle of slickness, or just a standard, well-crafted riding saddle for second place.
Okay.
So you're in queue. We're going to get back to you as you get partnered up with somebody.
That's perfectly fine.
Glosson, please.
I was literally going to ask what she wanted to do.
She walks in and her brain shuts off. There's too much to see.
Oh, poor babies overstimulated.
If her eyes could get wider, they would.
Glosson is amused by her fascination with the surrounding environment, and he'll give that same proud papa chuckle. Darling, is there anything you see that you like?
She really takes a moment and tries to scan the horizon and see if anything pops out, until she sees from over this direction somebody walk away with a dragon plush.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, he...
Excited points! Excited points! Hippity hops. I want to drink.
Bless this. God. Glosson, he follows her point, sees the plushie. Oh. Well, where? He looks to see where, and she's already gone. All right, cool.
You know, as a child do.
He's trying. He's got a bucket at this point, probably. Of rings.
Hey, I'm trying.
There's a little girl that's trying to be, well, reassuring. She turns around and notices you guys. She gives a polite little wave. Hi, my name's Nessa. I want a dragon. She looks over at the warrior who's trying with the ring toss. She looks back at you guys. He's trying.
I see. Glosson will just kind of he'll nod and look over at Argon.
Before you guys step up to the ring toss, there's this interesting moment where Nessa's child that's not too far from how she looks. And they both have a nice little interaction of just understanding how each other work as they kind of revolve around each other. Just moment.
Oh my God, Glosson has that moment of, she's making friends!
And there's that internal moment where you're holding another child. Before you know it, they start chatting about each other's attire, shoes. Gwendella seems to be showing off her attempted physics. She's making a friend.
Sweet Mama Jamma, it's finally happening. It's like that that scene in The Office where Michael's like, "Oh my God, it's happening!"
No, the bad thing is, the other child is gonna go home and go, I made friends with a dead person.
Oh God!
Oh, no.
Oh, Daddy, I see dead people.
Exactly.
Movie starts.
She doesn't seem concerned. She certainly doesn't seem freaked out. Glosson, roll me a perception for me. Just roll me a perception.
Aye, Captain.
Actually, sorry. Roll me an insight. I apologize. Did you get a good roll?
I got a bad roll.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Roll
that's
me
still
an
good.
insight, please.
Let's say I rolled a 2.
It's not bad, it could have been worse.
Mm-hmm.
Guess so. Unless you want me to try again.
No, yes, please roll me an insight. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll try again.
Is it worse?
It's a 9.
A 9? Actually, that's enough. You only needed an 8.
Oh!
It's a child. Glosson, you are versed in sorcery, and there are plenty of magical spells and illusions going on throughout this entire little pop-up carnival, so there's a lot of magic in the air. Ha, jokes. So, literally, you see this little girl admiring Gwendella, and you think she's partially calmed in a way, because not a lot of people would be calmed by the sight of a ghost. You think she may possibly think Gwendella's part of the carnival. She's some sort of illusion or magic.
Aww.
Mm.
That's like kind of cute and kind of sad at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, while all this is going on, Glosson, you look up and look a little bit harder. There's large plush dragons, there's small dragons, and there's a large one. You got to get 3 small ones to get a large one.
Oh boy.
Am I trying again?
Since we're already here, Argon, if you'd like to continue throwing as well, please go for it.
Alright.
You just gotta beat a 17, Glosson. If you want to go ahead and step up as well, feel free.
Alrighty, I will.
You need to beat a dex check of 17.
I'll leave her with a little friend. Are we adding anything to these rolls, or is it just a straight roll?
It would be whatever if you have a modifier to your dex.
I have a plus 3.
Do I have some? Wait, I have plus 3.
Holy balls! I rolled an 18 on my first one. Booyah! Anyway.
Like a pro, you just tossed this out to test the waters and you landed first try.
Yeah! Da da. Dicka-dicka-dew. Sorry, just.
I also want to add that my first attempt was 14, but plus 3 modifier for dex.
So
Alrighty,
17.
so both of you get a tiny plush dragon.
Yes.
Someone is excited.
You hold on to it, Glosson. Russell begins to slightly peck at it. He seems happy. Well, Argon, I forget the name of your little bearded dragon, but it seems to want to assert dominance on this dragon.
Oh.
Scuttles on your pauldron. Pardon me?
As long as they don't assert dominance like rabbits do, I think we'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
No. Not like that.
Whoa, no, buddy, no.
Do I need to turn this stream on for mature audiences?
No, not like that. Your little bearded dragon puffs itself up and starts acting all high and mighty.
Oh my god.
I'm moving the dragon around. It's like, he wants to be a friend.
Starts playing quality time. Alrighty.
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and have another try.
Alright, go for it. Since we're right here, I'll give you guys one more try before I get to move on. You can get 3 tries. So.
That was with Argon being like, this is a good tissues. I want to see if I can make him win standing for the little girl too.
Okay, one moment. You guys still have 2 tries from that win. You got 1 win. You both have 2 rings left to throw.
Okay. I got a freaking 19. Stop this.
Damn.
And then the next one's going to be a 1.
Right.
How do you know?
Oh my god, if I don't launch my dice everywhere, that'd be great. Freaking launch my D20, why don't I? Come on, Mama needs a new dragon toy. And a 7.
Hey, we don't need dragon. Hey, come on. Damn it. Yeah, I tried.
Is that 2 fails?
That's 2 fails.
Alright. So, no. The vendor seems to be more than happy to supply you with a new bucket, just watching you kind of flounder with this, as most people do.
Good.
Most likely trying to get away from Glosson's side of the table, as it seems like Glosson knows how this trick works. The vendor's intimidated. Pulls down, well, motions to you, Glosson, just motions to the large, sad, fat dragon like, you want to trade? Alright, they grab a large pole arm and pull down the large...
Yeah.
It's like the classic comical dragon that's larger than you are that you see people running around the fair with.
Nice.
I'm happy with my dice today. They've done me proud.
At this point, the children are kind of back to normal. Nessa turns around and looks back up like, slack-jawed at your gigantic dragon, and then looks over at Argon expecting some help, and sees he has one dragon tucked up under his arm. Looks like, but...
Yes, I just... My arm, little lady.
Aww.
Tell you what, let's see what's at the food court.
You're gonna abandon the small child?
I'm gonna abandon the small child. What?
Poor Argon.
Wow.
Nessa will sadly turn over to Gloss and can you help?
Yes. Alright, Dice. Don't fail me now. We can make this child happy. I'd like to give it another go, but not obstruct anyone else's turn.
I'm gonna have to ask you to wait, but no problem. Okay. Candela, if you want to roll me another perception this time with advantage, I'll allow it.
Okay. That's a nat 20.
Absolutely.
I
roll again to see if you
not.
can. No?
Hello? Discord?
I got you. I can hear you.
Okay.
Your second roll was not a 20?
No, my second roll was okay, how are we gonna work this?
Did you get 2 20s?
No, I got a 1.
Oh, you get a 20. Take that higher.
Okay.
As you're sitting here formulating some form of riddle to submit,
Which I have
notice
one.
that your peripheral... Okay, good. You notice that your peripheral, everyone's gathering over the ring toss. You're cool, they're winning prizes. You also notice immediately between the two tents, there's more people away from the crowd that has a large red cloak on that looks eerily the same and recognizable as graves you were told about in the crossed spears that one night.
Hmm.
And it's like he's either hiding in plain sight or no one's noticing it's here.
Wait, who notices this?
Anyone else notice it besides me?
No, it doesn't seem like anybody else is noticing this. It's the cloaked figure is standing in between the two tents in the thin little alleyway between the tents.
Can I submit my riddle first before I do anything else?
Oh, you can do whatever you want. Dungeons and Dragons, mofo.
Well, fine, be
All
that
right.
way.
Well, no, that's the name of the game.
It's Dungeons and Dragons Mofo? Really? When did we change the name?
You thought of a...
Alright. So. I have it written down. What 5-letter word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it?
All right. There's a perplexed individual with a large pair of glasses who seems to be the man who's manning this tent. You scratch it down on a piece of paper. He takes it. He studies it. Motions you in with a finger and whispers the answer in your ear. Roll me a DC 15. Or hopefully.
Do I get any bonuses to it?
It's just straight up a roll. Unfortunately, no.
Okay. Well, it's exactly 15. I was hoping for higher.
Oh, no, you got it.
Oh, okay.
So, he whispers an answer in your ear, and it's the incorrect answer.
Yay.
You tell him no. He goes, ah. He pins that right behind him on a section of wall where there are no other riddles.
Cool.
And he pulls out from a large bag underneath him a scroll. This is your prize. You have a scroll of joking. It is a magical scroll that will give you the best joke needed in the situation. It's an enchanted gimmick item.
As much as I enjoy that, I don't need that. I am the best joke.
I'm sorry, that's the prize that's offered. Says you can submit another one if you want.
No. That wasn't in character. I'm just saying I am the best joke.
No.
Yeah, that was.
No, I got you. No,
He
thoroughly congratulates you. He thoroughly congratulates you. You were the first winner of the day, it looks like.
Yay! By the way, if anyone doesn't know, the answer to that is short.
It's great because it seems so obvious after you know the answer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, Naora. What would you like to do? Jean, have I gone deaf again?
You haven't gone deaf.
No, I haven't.
Sorry.
There you go.
Sure, I wasn't a quiet person.
It's your turn. Would you like to go somewhere, do something, or check something out?
I'd actually like to try my hand at the ring toss, actually.
All right, go for it.
You get a dragon, and you get a dragon. Everyone but Argon gets a dragon.
He has a dragon.
I got a dragon.
A big dragon.
Natural 20.
Damn. Okay, then. You get a tiny dragon. You have 2 more tries.
13 for the second one.
Oh.
Nope, bounces off to the side.
18.
18, too. Alrighty.
And then the little kid is looking at Argon. Like, what is wrong with you?
Nessa's not happy. The person manning the booth is now looking between the 2 competent individuals who is cleaning him out and back to Argon and really pressuring Argon to keep going.
Wait, did Nessa get a dragon yet?
No, she seems to be trying for Glosson to help.
Neora walks over to Nessa.
She wants the big dragon.
She couldn't get anything.
Neora walks over to Nessa and gives her one of the dragons.
She'll take it like that like the shocked child just looks at it, looks back up, and just that "Are you sure?" motion.
Neora gives her a small smile and says yes.
She hugs it so tightly. Thank you! And then she runs over and hugs you too.
How do you get the second? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Have a third time's the charm.
Nessa has a pet dragon. She's happy.
From where Glosson stands, Glosson sees Neora hand Nessa one of the dragons, and he gives her a thumbs up with a smile.
Right. James, did you want to continue at the ring toss, or did you want to go somewhere else?
Third time's a charm. One more try.
You got 3 more tries. Go for it.
This is a carnival after all. I can have as darn as fun as much as I want. Damn it! 1.
It'll happen this time. Damn it.
Okay, no. So, It's the classic anime, I'm going to be determined, I've got this, my friends are on my side, I can't lose scenario. All this build up, he winds back, he lets the ring fly. Just like an anime style, like he's throwing a freaking Beyblade or something. It bounces off the back wall and beams the tent goer in the back of the head.
It knocks him out and everyone can raid the dragons.
It's a nat 1, so it beams him in the back of the head. He gives Argon a stern talking to with some almost words, but he notices there are children, and he redacts all his rings in the bucket.
Right.
Argon, you've been banned from this tent.
Banned? Why they want shit on Argon? I'm gonna take my dragon and leave then.
In a huff.
Yeah, buddy, we're not needed here. Move on to archery.
Alrighty. As you guys would care to, every time a joust goes off, it gets announced. So next up, it announces, Stonewall, as you are set and ready with your equipment and a horse, you will actually be competing with General Tyson Meade.
Oh wow, okay. This is okay. Alright.
If you guys want to rush over, you can potentially see this, so to speak.
Yes.
Okay, so just generally gather around the jousting tent is all I ask. So, Stonewall, all I need is you are going to be contesting with General Meade with a D20.
Okay.
That's
But,
2 out of 3. It's just a straight up D20.
Okay.
If you have an animal handling check, you can do that.
Okay. Hold on. Oh yeah, I have something I can add for animal handling. Yeah, I have a thing for animal handling actually, so yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
You got this, General.
Why not, I guess before Justin, Stonewall mounting his horse, looking towards General Meade would say, well, General, seems like, we were just doing this, when I was cadet. In the days before the war.
So it seems, he shouts out to you, let's see if you've gotten any better with practice. Joyfully taunts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Guys, this is set up like a classic medieval times and dinner tournament style. There's a crowd around. All right. Roll them bones.
All right. All right. Oh. The first one would be 18 plus. Because animal handling 6. With animal handling plus 6, that's 20 something, so that was a good roll. 3 times, right? 3 times?
Yes, sir. We're gonna do this one at a time. As you run through the first time, you nail it and pin General Meade right off the horse.
Correct.
Okay.
He gets up, he dusts himself off. He gives that confident and a little bit surprised nod, like, okay, alrighty. He gets right back up and he goes for round 2. Give me that roll.
Okay. Okay, for that roll I got 19. That would be plus with animal handling 25.
Alrighty. Again, you go through, and a second time, you knock him off effortlessly. He picks himself up a little bit defeated, but he laughs it off. Seems like I've been getting worse with old age, he shouts to you.
So, you're still... Someone say, sorry about that, General, I don't mean no harm. The Great War, service in the Great War taught me much.
with the obvious 2 against 1, the match does not require a third joust. Cheers are had. Everyone's just excited to see any action here in this situation. It doesn't matter who wins. So Mead comes over. He gives you a very confident handshake, and he thanks you. He says, "Well, it seems like I need to be the one to be in more practice then. Sounds like you're doing perfectly fine."
So I'll take his hand, saying, yes, sir. It's a pleasure, sir. A pleasure, to relive my days back at the academy. And to see you again, sir. Shall I buy you a drink sometime? It would be an honor, sir, to catch up, to hear what's going on in the kingdom.
That sounds mighty great. Unfortunately, maybe not here, but again, feel free to stop by the academy. We could always love to see you again.
Yes, sir, I will see about that, but definitely, sir, I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
This quick little reunion is unfortunately cut short, but this whole event itself seems to have gone by remarkably quick. But you got a big sense of nostalgia, literally, with the whole team setting you up, rigging you up on the horse with your pole arm and everything. The crowd there cheering you on. It was just like being back at the training camp for a moment. It was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unfortunately, you lose Mead somewhere in the crowd as you respectively go back and disembark and get off. And you were handed a very large golden saddle, or golden motif saddle. It is a saddle of slickness. It basically gives you a +1 to animal handling.
Guys, I'm
sorry?
my thing. My headphones just died, so now everything is in public view now. So let me see if I can fix that.
Okay.
This sounds like a very good opportunity to take a very short intermission.
Oh, absolutely. Let me give you this specs on this saddle, and everyone feel free to have a quick break.
Yes.
Stonewall. Mm-hmm. You have a golden motif saddle. It will give you +1 to animal handling.
Oh.
Or while you're using it, while you're riding on something, it'll give you, so long as you're seated on the saddle, it'll give you a +1 to any check or any roll.
Oh, okay. That is awesome. I will add that to my notes in my inventory.
All right, I apologize, guys. I wanted to take a break at 9, so please, everyone, take a quick intermission, and we'll be right back.
And I built an intermission screen just for this. Alrighty then. So, in the meantime, while we're having this intermission, I want to thank anybody and everybody who's showed up, at least dropped in, to view us. We do this every Saturday, or thereabouts. It's mostly just us BSing. We're only missing 2 of our normal players, but they've had some very important things to take care of. And this is a one-off special, so this is our very first test stream to make sure that we're able to do what we want to do with this D&D session.
Yes, being able to stream would make things a lot easier to upload and produce more content much quicker.
Absolutely. We can have a regular schedule, and we can have everything archived on our respective YouTube channels, which if you want to see a few of our other special little things before we got big and important, I want you to go to Artificial, plug yourself. I can't remember your YouTube channel right now. My brain is I'm not caffeinated.
You can find it under Artificial Imagination on YouTube as my channel. It looks like a man in a hat with a weird little smile. I have a few playlists of our earliest campaigns back in Season 1 and Season 2. Still uploading and working on Season 3. Hopefully we'll get that up as we get used to it, but this is essentially going to be close to Season 3 or Season 4 we're in right now.
Yes, we've experienced a lot of difficulty getting things up and running, so to say. So this is very, very important to us that we get it as close to right as possible. That is... filter. Come on. Channel.
So, how are you enjoying the Jubilee so far?
I'm actually enjoying it a lot.
Wonderful. I know with more people it's going to take longer to get around to everybody, but
it's a lot more people than I anticipated with just 3. So
absolutely. Next, I think, just to make sure we include it, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go visit Roy.
Yes, I was going to actually head there next after everyone finished with the jousting.
At least to stop in before everyone does another round of things, because as fun as this is, it's actually the day's progressing. Much like when you go out and have fun at a place, time slips by very quickly.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that was actually very fun. I enjoyed that interaction immensely. It was very fun.
Wonderful.
Really interested to see where that's going to go.
Not forcing your hand or anything, Candela, but yeah, you did just walk away from the mysterious figure in the alleyway. I don't want you to forget that. Actually, no. I know exactly how this would go down. So, once we're back up and continuing, I will let you know what's different.
Well, just real quick, I'm going to flash over, because I decided to look it up real quick. There is your YouTube channel. So now everyone can see that.
I don't have much, but we started uploading some early stuff.
You can still hear me?
It's a work in progress. We can hear you. I can.
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that as a no.
Test.
Why are you guys so quiet?
We can turn up our individual volumes.
It's like, yay, everything is broken again.
Yay, we're not professionals.
No, wait, fix it.
This is normally where someone would say, support us on Patreon so we can get better tech.
Do we have one?
Nah.
I'm not ready to do that yet.
No, we definitely need to...
I'm not about to sell out.
No, not yet.
Not ready.
No. That's down the road.
Start making merch.
Yeah, once we start making merch, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's far down the road.
The first thing that we need to do, though, is get everyone better microphones.
Yes.
Oh, and quick thing. I'm about to head out to the movies at 10 o'clock, so I might have to get ready and get my stuff and get ready and head out by 9. I'd say 9:35.
Okay, just let me know, and I'll play it off in game. As literally, we're supposed to meet up with somebody, so you have to leave the fair. No problem.
All right.
So, actually, bring that up as soon as we get back in. I got a good way to do this.
Wonderful.
So, are we still waiting on Jean?
I do believe so.
I think so.
So is there anything
I
that
do
we
have one
still need to
question,
cover?
though.
Oh, she's here. Are we waiting on anybody else? I think everyone's here. Alrighty. Okay, I think we're ready to continue.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
This I can do is without the mic.
Alright, let me know when and I'll continue.
We can go.
I'm waiting for the cue from Daniel.
I'm ready, willing, and able.
Alright, go ahead. Alright, so Argon, go ahead and tell me. I believe you had plans with a friend today. Is that correct?
A friend?
Yes, Argon, weren't you going to meet somebody somewhere?
Oh yeah, actually I do have a question. Can I get a candy dragon?
Oh, not what I was going for. But let's see. You want a candied dragon?
Yeah, candy apple, but it's like a candy dragon.
There's no candy dragons, but if you want to stop by the food, there's all sorts of delicatessens and such like. But James, what I'm trying to subtly get at was that you have to leave shortly, and I can play that off in game. So Argon has to meet up with a friend. So he voices this to the group, and then everyone realizes, oh, well, while he's here, it wouldn't be a bad idea to stop over and have him see Roy before he has to leave for the day.
Yeah, I gotta leave. Yeah, as much as I want to spend more time with you guys at this fair, win more prizes, there's some things I gotta do. So it's a knight's duty to hold up his end of the bargain.
That sounds really bad, the way you worded that.
Yeah, wording, phrasing.
And here I go into the Twitch settings.
My
changing
mic
this
is
to
still dead,
informative.
so my words are acting a little weird. So I gotta speak up.
No, it's not. It's not the mic. That's Argon.
Yeah, that's Argon.
He's not the best with words, but he's a good tank.
No, Argon's catchphrase. He tried.
That's valid. So everyone decides it's in everyone's best interest to just head over to Roy before anyone has to leave. There's a large orange flag in the corner by the exit to the rest of the market you are all familiar with. Feel free to head on over. Candela, if I could get... actually, I don't need it. As you're passing by, since you're already aware, between the jousting tent and what is the preparatory tent for the jousting, you see that same red-cloaked figure hiding betwixt the tents, facing away.
Okay, can I bring this to everyone's attention, or did they all leave me in the dust again?
You can.
I would like to.
Argon, we're supposed to be heading over to Roy. Are you trying to leave?
Oh.
The idea is to stop over and say hi to Roy and let him know that you still have your lizard and he's still alive before you go.
Hey. I can do that. Do a quick stop by.
No problem. Nessa happily toddles along, following you guys now that she has a dragon. But yes, please voice anything you'd like to, Candela.
Hey, guys, I don't mean to... Well... you know that guy in the red cloak that you said you saw before at the Cross Spears? I saw someone twice now who matches that description in the fair.
Oh boy.
Clausen goes white as a sheet. What?
Yeah, I still want to hear
immediately
you.
straightens
Yeah.
out.
Well, my day is officially half ruined.
It's just something to be aware of. I don't know what's going on.
Stonewall would turn and just ask, where have you seen this figure lurking around at? Is he making himself present, or
Well-
what? Is he?
No, between the ring toss and the riddle tent, and between just now the jousting and the prep tent, it seems to be he is, I'm not going to say following us, but it's a little
He's keeping
odd.
tab. Yeah, Stonewall, knowing from his military experience, saying he's basically doing a reconnaissance on us. He's keeping his distance from us, but he's staying within to view us from a
Right.
distance, scouting us. I don't know what his aim is, but I would highly suggest we keep our guard up, just in case. Not, we don't start anything. We just be aware of our surroundings.
Yes.
Anything odd that might be going on.
That'll be smart. He won't.
Alrighty. So as you guys approach Roy's tent, you don't see any sign of Roy. There's a few boxes and crates, and you can see the tent is open just like before. It looks a little more unpacked than it did on the side of the road. But you do see a woman stroll down the way to the tent with a couple of calves. She looks like this. And she strolls up to the front, leading a few little baby cows behind her, and then she notices everybody. Oh, hi. She's taken aback. Can I help you guys?
Well, we were just coming to see someone we got some animals from, just to let them know they're doing all right.
Yeah, that we're taking good care of them. Yes.
Oh, she kind of furrows her brow a little bit. You mean like me, a trapper, or do you mean Roy? She thumbs at the tent.
Roy.
Well,
Yeah, he's inside. Yeah, go. You can head on in.
Thank you.
You guys don't technically need to move your tokens. I just need to know if you want to be inside.
Yes.
Yes.
yeah, I'll go inside.
We all go.
Yeah. So you filter in, and you see at the back. It's the same setup just as before. You see a very familiar man with a large, interesting mustache. He quickly spins around and immediately notices Russell on Glossen's shoulder. Oh, hello! Hey! Oh, he notices everybody. Oh, hello! Well, you made it! Yay! Wonderful! Glad to see you guys made it. I didn't know if you'd show up. Wonderful. Oh, looks over Naora. I'm sure you've got your bunnies somewhere on you.
Yes.
Looks over, starts taking everyone's pets in. Oh, good, wonderful, amazing. Looks over and then notices Stonewall with an owl.
Yeah, I would be like something sitting on for shoulder.
He strokes his chin for a moment. Seems like he's thinking. Points a shaking finger and says, "You must be friends with Ardwin."
Still hearing that saying, "Oh well, yes, I am, sir. Thanks to Ardwin here, or thanks to Ardwin, a fourth part here. I thank you very kindly, sir. Keeping him well, sir. It was a great service to me, sir."
Did you say fourth paw?
Yeah, fourth paw.
That's Ardwin's hawk.
Says, sorry, names.
It's okay. Thrith is the name of the owl.
Yeah. So I know it began with an F. Sorry.
Thryth. Thrith.
Okay. Yeah, I have that in the notes. Yeah.
Time to update the notes.
Yeah, Roy looks over and says, "Okay, so you must be Stonewall, because I love that owl. I'm glad to see it made it to somebody.
Yeah. Can you spell the name for me again? I think I misspelled it.
THRYTH. Thrift.
Okay. Now I have it correctly. Thank you.
And James, I know you have to go. Yeah. So Roy's going to come over and look at you. And has this one been giving you any trouble? He'll point to your little dragon.
He likes his new friend too.
Good. Glad to hear it.
And he's turned into a little stuffed dragon that he's now fighting on, like, trying to run up. Stuffed dragon.
Alrighty. I know you kind of have to hop out, so if you need to go, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you very much.
Wish I was here longer, but this was fun.
Wonderful, thank you.
Good roll.
So Argon, unfortunately, has to excuse himself, and he heads out and says he'll catch you guys later. All right. And so Roy looks around and just generally kind of asks, "Is everyone happy with their pets? Are they being fed? Do they have beds yet? Have they learned anything new?" He's just excited to see you guys have your pets.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Do they sell like kind of like pet beds? Because I would believe New York would get one.
Roy himself does not sell pet beds, but he can easily direct you over. You can probably find something over at the merchant if you want to pick something at the market.
Good to know. Thanks. I just needed to know.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. Nessa will run up happily and flap the little dragon she's holding on her head. She says, "And this is my pet!" Roy gives a hearty laugh and looks down. "I see that. And is he being a good pet for you?" Obviously knowing it's a plush and not real. He panders to her a little bit. Nessa seems happy she has a plush dragon.
When did we officially start babysitting Nessa?
Right?
Yeah, that is a very good question, actually.
I mean, you could voice this, but she just seems to be tagging along with you guys.
I mean, no, that's fine. Just don't want to get blamed for kidnapping. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
If it eases your worries, there are plenty of children that are running around unsupervised, and no one seems to be too concerned.
Okay.
That's fine. All right.
As long as she's not plot relevant.
Well, I'm not going to confirm or deny that. Everybody's plot relevant, but I guarantee you're not going to be. It's not a kidnapping situation or anything.
Good.
I can imagine.
All right.
I mean, you could talk to her or anything. She can speak for herself. So, Roy's happy to see everyone's good. He says, well, we've got all sorts of shows and whatnot. He says there's an animal show going to be going on at the theater across the way if you guys wanted to stop at that at the end of the night.
Neat.
At this point, the female with the two calves does stop in and shouts over to Roy, "Hey, are we getting 6 out of 7 or 7 out of 6? I forget." Roy looks over. You seem to do some math in his head. "We're going for 6 out of 7. She gives a thumbs up and she heads back out of the tent. Roy apologizes. I'm sorry. That is one of my trappers. That's Jadara. Her and her brother are my two main suppliers of our more wild animals here. Animals we pick up off the streets, animals we rescue from particular situations and whatnot. Hey, have you met my sons? He looks to you guys.
Nears shakes her head and says, "No, I never had the pleasure."
Oh, Bronwich and Emerson. They should be around here somewhere. I think they're meeting people at the gate. I would have thought they met people.
Oh, them.
Oh, so, them.
Yes. Yes, those are my boys. They help me run the Aurora Jubilee here. Well, they run it. I'm the animal guy. He laughs to himself. Yeah, kind of family owned. Well, I got our two trappers, good close family friends, Jadara and her brother Lionel. And I think Dominic's around here somewhere. He's probably swirling magic around his fingers. He thinks he's fancy or something. Yeah, no, if you guys had any issues or anything, you could always check with one of us. I'm so thrilled you guys were able to make it. Are you enjoying your day? Have you done anything?
So, yeah, it's been quite fun, quite exhilarating.
Well, right. Glosson just points to the giant dragon. Yes.
I can see that. He kind of narrows his eyes a little bit. Looks more towards the night than anybody else, but kind of looks over and says, "Has anyone checked out the bear rustling next door?"
Not yet? Question mark?
Yeah, not yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
that wasn't okay. Okay, good. That wasn't my choice. Bronwich decided that would add more action and flair to the event. I'm all for training animals, but training a bear to wrestle is a little bit different, if you get my drift.
And so on, I'd say yes. I bet it would. I bet it would be, sir. Doesn't seem advised.
It seems dangerous, to say the least, for both the animal and the person training them.
Thank you. Someone said it out loud. He gestures to you.
I'll always say it out loud.
It's a good quality.
Not really. It gets me in trouble.
Oh, then maybe you shouldn't say things.
I'm not going to stop anytime soon.
That's fair. He laughs to himself. Well, unfortunately, I am a little bit busy right now. Feel free to stop by, and if I don't catch you again before the end of the day, you can always catch me on the road if I'm out and about.
Absolutely.
I can't really offer anything, as it's one per customer, but feel free to peruse the animals again and say hi. He gestures over. There's different animals, and you see there's a whole new selection of the high roller pets.
Ooh.
I don't have specifics, but if you guys want to peruse, I can maybe think of something or two.
I think I'll pass.
Okay.
Because I noticed on our map, we're getting very close to the mirrors. We need to bypass those.
A moment or two later, Emerson does enter the tent, almost bumping into a few people, face buried again in paperwork. Roy, I got we gotta move some things around. Starts pointing at paper. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. He motions to you guys and goes over to a tent. They start talking business. They seem to, kind of occupy each other.
Ah. Is that our cue to go then?
Well, it seems like he's getting busy. He did kind of say, if I don't catch you, I'll see you on the road or something.
True.
He's starting to get busy. You don't have to leave. He did just welcome you to look around and whatnot, but you can understand he's helping to run a carnival, so you can't talk all day.
He doesn't have the time.
Yeah. Busy with other things.
Wait, where's the chick with the cows?
Oh, she's still outside. I just put her token down.
I think, man, that was polite. Where's the chick with the cow?
No, she's outside. She is actually tying up a couple of cows to the side as she is rooting through a box looking for something.
Okay. Well, in that case.
I'm not going to ask forgiveness, but Glosson, that comment, "Where's the chick with the cows?" that was utterly unbelievable. How rude.
Oh my god.
I love it.
You know what? I can't even be mad.
No.
Glorious. So he'll notice the lady, he'll notice the cows, then just and he'll look to Gwendella, and
You see it finally click.
there it is.
Forget the dragon. There's cows.
Oh. He'll take the dragon with.
She rushes over and immediately goes to pet the cow, and then kind of thinks better of it as you've taught her a little bit better, and kind of stops and then awkwardly hold her hands behind her back and look to the lady. She notices this child. She gives a weird look for a moment. This child is see-through. You can pet the cow, sweetie. She lights back up and immediately runs over and tries to start petting the smallest one.
While she does this, of course, Glosson just kind of strolls over and he smiles and looks to the woman. Thank you. She really likes cows.
It's okay. We try our best to make sure these animals get, well, if not put to a good home or sold, so to speak. We at least try to get them out of unfortunate circumstances, and Roy's a big help. He doesn't know how much of a big help he is.
Oh, that's very kind. He'll smile
Yeah.
and just kind of nod. Yeah.
Yeah, you see her eyes, her head tip a little bit, and her eyes kind of meet the ground, like she goes off in thought for a moment.
He'll notice and do his own sort of head tilt and, ma'am, are you all right?
She kind of snaps out of it for a moment. Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm fine. Sorry, we're busy. She almost nervously laughs a little bit.
Oh, that's understandable. It's a rather big event, and he'll think a little bit. Pardon my intrusion. Were you looking for something earlier, before?
No. She kind of questions, unsure. Were you? It pertains to what?
Nothing in particular. You just seemed a little, I suppose, occupied looking for something before we came over. I didn't know if you wanted help.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good, thanks. You see a gentleman kind of enter the scene from the back, dressed in similar hunter's wear.
Oh.
Hey, Jad, are we set? Or, you good yet? Oh, and he notices there's a ghost child and somebody else, and he kind of stops himself. The woman immediately turns around, not expecting this individual, and we're fine. We're good. The little one here wanted to pet the cows. And yes, we're all set. He very awkwardly nods, and he spins around and walks away.
Does any of this behavior seem suspicious from my angle?
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Or at least enough to raise suspicion.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Huh. Is there something coming up soon? A show of any sort? He's trying to maybe see more into it.
Well, we've got the show later. We want to make sure everything's in place and such like. Of course, also in town with the market, we do actually have another booth over in the market. We try to offer free adoptions of animals. And the high roller pets as well, if anyone wants a trained animal. If you want to roll me an insight and be a little bit specific, I can give you some answers.
Okay.
In the meanwhile, Naora, I see you've wandered off.
Yeah, kind of curious about the music and pottery.
Music and poetry. There is a small theater here. There is a music and poetry contest where you can either sing a song or recite a poem. And if the judge deems it, good enough, you get a gilded brass lyre as a prize. If you're interested in that, I can sign you up and it will take 2 turns.
So how does this go? Just curious. So do I
You will need to either rhyme something for me or recite a poem and beat a DC of only 10.
Interesting.
And I will give you time if you want to. So if you'd like to, you can start thinking on that. I'll come back to you after a bit.
Okay.
Okay. Glosson, if you want to do that roll for me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What are you trying to determine? This is insight, by the way.
Okay, well, can I ask you insight to,
I mean, for example, you already know she's acting a little bit suspicious, so you know she's suspicious.
Okay, well, I don't believe I've ever rolled an insight before.
Okay, you're trying to, essentially, an insight would be like the best way to tell if someone's lying about something. To see if someone's words hold truth.
Well, I would say if she was lying about looking for something, but I don't know if that applies to a statement that was previously said or a statement that was just said.
To help you out, I don't think I would focus on that. If you just want to roll me a generic insight, I'll see what you get and see what I can do for you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Sorry. I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, damn. Okay.
You know everything.
You're good on behavioral studies, and this woman is sending off a big mix of signals. This is not someone who is stressed from busy work. This is someone who is hiding something. And almost doing a piss poor job of doing so. You're not specifically sure what, but it probably has to do something along the lines of the fact that she's a trapper, and that interaction with presumably her brother was a little awkward. She seemed to be hiding something from your public, and you think there might be something else to the phrase she specifically phrased that Roy is a bigger help than he knows.
Oh. Oh, man.
It's poaching.
I'm just like, oh man, what do I do?
Well, I'll have to come back to you. Candela, what up? Nessa's in front of you, happily showing off her dragon.
I was actually going to head over to the forge. Whoop.
Nessa happily skips along behind you.
Damn it. Why do you always do this to me?
Fine, Nessa happily stays with Stonewall.
Thank you.
Alright. That's fine. That works.
Alright. Candela, this time it's not even subtle. You can see the same figure facing away from you in the middle of the forge. And it's like either this individual is invisible or no one else cares.
Great. Just great.
What you believe is the owner of this little glass-covered tent is what looks like a blacksmithy-looking individual behind you who is currently talking with somebody probably about a commission of some sort, is what it sounds like. So this cloaked figure's under this tent by itself. It's practically, at this point, there's no way this thing is not following at least you.
What can I do then?
I don't know. What would you like to do?
I would like my headphones to stop cutting out, for one. I'd also like this cat to get off my neck. Quit. Hold on. I'm having personal problems. Go to someone different.
Okay, Stonewall.
Okay. Alright then. Stone's kind of looking at this tent that says brew on it. I take it this is a brewery of some sort, right?
Absolutely. There's all sorts of exotic ales and whatnot from individually and company crafted ales and such like.
Stonewall's quite intrigued by this, actually. And after another Justin is thinking of actually getting himself a drink.
Okay, you can head on over and you can start trying all sorts of exotic flavors and whatnot if you'd like.
Sure.
All right, seeing that you're going over near the alcohol, Nessa will turn up her nose and happily skip back over to Gloss and seeing as she's being left.
And Glosson becomes the babysitter. All right. Good thing he's good with kids. All right.
Okay, now we'll get back to Naora. Would you like to do something?
Yes, I'd like to recite a poem.
Please. All right, you very cautiously take the stage in front of a handful of people and a judge or two. And the floor is yours.
Give me a moment. I need to settle myself. Hold on. Naora clears her throat and starts. Open a book and you will find people and places of every kind. Open a book and you can be anything you want to be. Open a book and you can share wondrous words you find in there. And she kind of goes silent after that.
A good, healthy spattering of applause, good encouragement, and such like. Please roll me a d20 to see if it's good enough for the judges. You need to beat a 10.
19.
The judges are willing to give this away. No one else has had the courage to stand up on that stage today.
Aww.
They
Nice.
applaud you for your courageousness. You are awarded a gilded brass lyre.
She smiles as she takes the prize. And then takes a bow and leaves the stage.
Applause, applause, applause. Yay, yay, yay. Good job, good job. Okay, well then we'll go back to Glosson then, I suppose.
Okay, so
Gwendella seems to be satiated with the cows.
good.
And at this point, the female seems to just kind of be waiting for you guys to either leave or say something else.
I'm sitting here like, now I know. Crap. 'Cause now
She
I
is
don't
just
know
she seems to be just as equally as awkward. I've got things I need to get back to, if you don't mind.
Well, certainly not. I'm sure a trapper like you in a carnival like this is quite busy.
Absolutely, she nods.
Thank you for letting us pet the animals. He motions to
Absolutely. Yeah, no problem. She'll slightly tug on the reins and she'll lead the cows and duck into the tent. You're not sure if to get away from you or if she was actually trying to get into the tent. You'll get a physical tug on your pant legs, and then Nessa will thrust her little dragon in your face again. Look, it's so cute!
He smiles and nods. Yes, very cute. Nessa dear, where did everyone go? He'll politely phrase it to her.
The night guy's over there. She'll point to Stonewall at the brew. Smoky lady's over there. Points over at the forge. And I don't know where else.
See. Alright then. Ladies, if you please follow me. He'll phrase it and begin to walk in the direction of the forge where Candela is.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I find where that is, hold on.
All right. So as you're working your way over, Candela, please.
Okay, I'm back and ready, and does it look like we can get into the forge? Like if public people?
Oh yeah, it's like a covered market you can walk through. The glass tent is like a cabana.
Then I would like to walk in towards where that cloaked figure is and just see if he moves or anything.
Okay. How close do you try and get?
Like as close as I am right now.
Okay. I will need you to roll me a Dex saving throw.
Oh. 12?
All right. Okay. So you walk under this glass, this glass-covered tent, and you try to see if there's any reaction from this figure. And you get close enough. You see the whoosh of the cape before you can register what it's doing or what it's trying to do. and then you instantly feel something completely clasp over your face, over your eyes, over your nose, over your mouth, and constrict like a plastic bag. Something you can't see, but something forces you to the ground. You feel your back hit the ground hard. And you hear this very familiar and annoying AF voice. I told you guys to stay away! I'm gonna take one of you out to fucking make you stop!
Son of a bitch!
God damn it!
God damn it.
At this point, you know for a fact it's Smissel that has baited you, and he's straight up trying to suffocate you.
Oh my god.
Roll me a con save.
14?
Okay. You are having a hell of a hard time breathing. You need to do something. You need to do something fast.
God, I really want to run over there. I want to go, but I can't. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to give Candela one action to react. Because at this point, Glosson, you would have seen Candela standing there with some figure in red, and then both of them just like fall over backwards.
So I would be there, I just can't react at the moment.
No, like you're on the way and you saw them flip over, like you're halfway there.
Oh, okay, so I'm like,
So it'll take you. Yeah, so as soon as they react, you would be at the tent, so. Candela, please.
I would like to, if I may, try and burn it off.
How so?
Well, can I just increase my body temperature, like set myself on fire?
Unfortunately, you don't have that skill. No.
Damn. Okay, then. If that is the case, are my hands free?
Your hands are free, just you are completely non-perceptive from your head right now. You think it's the best of your guess, he's engulfed your head in a bubble.
A bubble of what?
Probably himself.
Yeah.
Something's blocking your airways and you're gonna asphyxiate if you don't rectify something.
Burning hands.
Alright. Instant contact, you have no problem with that. Roll me your damage.
Four.
Alright, you'll hear it try and muffle a shriek in response as you feel it kind of wriggle and jive on your face as it's reacting, but it's trying not to let go. Okay. Glosson, you see exactly this. Naora, if you want, you could actually, if you're looking about or you're heading away, you would have also have seen this.
Glosson runs to Candela's aid. Oh my god!
Stonewall, it'll take you another turn, but you would, if you might not be able to see Candela, but you'll definitely see Glosson take off.
Yeah, when I saw Glosson take off, Stonewall will be like, okay, things are going down, gotta go. And then move towards the forge.
Okay, wait your turn, but no problem. So
Yeah,
Glosson,
no,
you take off. Gwendella kind of runs after you a little bit and then is not sure. Nessa is not sure of what in the world is going on as she just kind of attends to the large gigantic dragon that you just dropped and looks like, what, how, what? So, Glosson, what do you want to do?
I'm like, yeah! Okay. Let me find my composure. He gets to the front of the tent, sees what's going on, sees Smissel, and just, you!
It looks exactly like Graves that you met with before with the magical X, but with this protrusion from its torso that is engulfing Candela's head, you have no doubt this is Sissel.
You son of a... He stops himself. And hold on. Let me... God, I want to cast something like Thunderwave or Shatter, but it's like, that's too much.
Oh, Thunderwave, please.
The problem is I might hurt Candela, and then I also might hurt a lot more people. I don't want to cause that much chaos in one area.
Collateral damage is not advised, I guess.
Yeah, as soon as you Lawson, as soon as you do your action, that's when everybody else would be noticed or notified that something's going on.
Son of a bee! Hold on! Can I just to start off, can I try Magic Missile, because I know it won't miss?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Please.
Magic Missile, yeah!
Roll me your damage, please. Go for it.
Okay, with pleasure. God, this thing sucks!
Someone's triggered.
I'm shook! I am shook.
Every time, this guy, every time.
You smell it, you red. Or if you don't, I drop a dice. God damn it. I'm so shook, I'm dropping stuff. Give me a second. Let me find it. There it is. Okay. Anybody viewing this right now may be really confused. Okay, I got a 3. How many darts do I get?
You normally get 3.
What is it? I forget. Let's see, I got a 3, a 2, and a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you let 3 bolts fly and immediately just blast into this individual's torso. It kind of splats off like jello and tries to reform, but it's taking damage. It reels in pain, still trying its damnedest to keep this death grip on your friend's head. At this point, everybody else is alert in the nearby area. The blacksmith and a few other more braver folk kind of rush up to see what's going on. But will take their turn to try to analyze the situation before they do anything drastic. Candela, I need you to roll another con save, this time with disadvantage.
Oh, I'm not gonna say that. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, my lowest was a natural 1.
Ooh, okay. Okay, so that is just going to make you panic and have a harder time breathing as you are out of breath and your whole body starts convulsing as you have a lack of oxygen and just legit panic. That's, since it's in that 1, I'm treating it like a reverse crit. So you actually hit double damage. That's gonna be... That is 19 points of damage as you just try your damnedest to fight for life.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
And it is your turn.
Candela's very squishy. I'm bloodied.
Panic!
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Candela, it is your turn.
Okay. Burning hands again?
You can do it again. See if that'll get him off.
I can try. But that's a 4.
You hear this thing reel and retch even more, but this thing's damned crazed and determined to try and kill somebody.
Oh no. Yeah, we gotta off this thing now.
All right, Deora, you have plenty of time to get into the action and do something. Naora. Have I gone deaf?
No. She said apparently her mic's out. Her mic cut out.
Oh goodness.
Or something with the mic.
Yeah, her mic cut.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Today's just, it went from really great to really freaking not good.
Yeah, it went sideways real quick.
Yeah,
As
it's par for the course, really.
adventures do.
True that.
It's like, oh no, we're all having fun, someone's dying. Oh, okay.
I don't want to skip Naora. How long is she gonna be?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Gee, what's your status?
You've turned off your targeting microphone. Is everything all right?
Just say, I don't even know. Gene, if you can still hear us, can you type something in the chat?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll have to skip you for now or substitute with someone else.
Or we can do that to be continued meme.
Da, 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 da.
Let's see, I don't know, maybe she...
Okay, she's gonna take a turn to be shook.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I gotta keep things moving.
Yeah, her mic's still out. She said she's there, but her mic is still out, so yeah.
Oh, she's in the game chat. I apologize. Here I am looking on Discord for messages.
Yeah,
Same.
that's a game chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh?
She said, Naora, what did I miss?
No, what did I miss?
Oh, Lord. Well, Candela's getting asphyxiated by Smissel in the forge.
Yeah, so we need to kind of do something about that.
Math!
Real damn quick.
And I'm probably gonna die.
No!
Yeah, this is not good situation here.
If you die, I swear to God. I will rain hellfire on this piece of garbage.
I think all of us probably will.
That's valid.
I've got firebolt, I've got acid, I've got lightning bolt, I got ray of frost. Come at me sideways.
Yeah, we're gonna blow up this entire fair, aren't we?
Being a motherfucking sorcerer.
Alright, go for it. Just roll it for me. Naora, that is a good play. If you can grapple him.
Yas, Naora, slay.
Yeah.
Rollin', 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 rollin'. What? Nat 19!
Okay, good.
Yes!
He's got a very difficult grapple score because he's made of jello. No, that is good enough, and it's I give you a bonus because it's a sneak attack. So you literally run up enough, cast Thorn Whip, and do catch this thing off guard enough to yank it off of Candela.
I can breathe!
And it's now prone.
Okay.
Flump.
Air!
Good play. Stonewall.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news. If you had a watch, I would ask you to check what time it is.
No!
Oh, okay.
I told you. Time flies.
No!
Of course.
Stonewall. The entirety of the glass brewing cover that you were under snaps inwards on itself.
Oh, jeez.
Collapses as people scatter, and you find yourself, well, facing what looks like some sort of gigantic glass golem that's made out of the roof.
Oh, come on!
It screams out, which echoes a silence over everybody. I'm sorry!
Day off my left toe! Day off my ass! Boy!
Wow, really? Oh.
I'm
Wait,
dead.
what?
That's it. Nope. I'm dead again. I'm re-dead.
Wait, what?
You said this was gonna be a day off! This is nothing! This is not a day off! I'm shook! I'm shook!
Chips is always gonna be here. You can't have a day off from Chips.
Well, I know that, but to arrive at this point in time, in
At
this
this
moment,
this moment where I want to do something. This moment.
Okay,
so now we have to deal with this issue.
Stonewall, it is your turn. But at this obvious sign of distress, a familiar-looking wizard jumps in the fray and immediately will cast something against this potential threat.
Okay.
All right, with a wonderful roll, cast something along the lines of what looks familiar to be of a shatter spell. And you see this entire thing's left side explode into just glitter dust.
Okay then. Wow. All right. That happens.
It's trying to hobble. It could still probably do some damage, but this thing is already bloodied.
Okay.
Stonewall, you could probably take this thing out in one hit. If you want. People are running away from mass chaos and gigantic monsters.
Fine, I'll deal with this first. It seems to have coverage over there.
Like the cartoon cliche, Nessa is pulling this gigantic dragon away. It's too heavy for her, and some random individual comes over and snatches her ass up like, leave the goddamn toy.
Yeah, I swing at it. I swing at it with my sword.
Okay. You're gonna hit, no worries. Just roll me to see if you get a nat 20 and then roll me your damage.
Oh, that almost fell off. 9. Yeah, that's a 9. Oh,
it's point blank. You're gonna hit this thing regardless.
Yeah, with my sword, it's... Because I have a modifier for my sword, so that'd technically be 14, because I'm allowed to have my modifier.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's technically 14.
Is that your damage?
Let me roll for damage. No. 12.
Oh, yeah, no. You shatter this thing and it crumples to pieces. The necklace, as always, teleports out in pieces.
Mm-hmm.
You're left with a pile of glass rubble.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of looking around, okay, that happened, then kind of looks towards the forge and be like, okay, bigger things to deal with.
Alrighty. Well, technically it's Naor's turn. No, I'm sorry. Glosson, why am I looking at this weirdly?
I was about to say, are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Here, might it be a little easier? Who's supposed to go first? I can rearrange everyone's names on the screen. That might help.
Oh yeah, no, it's Candela, Naora, Stonewall, and Glosson.
Okay.
I have the baddies and the other people already in a queue.
Well, now I have the initiative on my screen for the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea. I'm sitting here like, I apologize to all of our viewers. They do not know why I am as shooketh as I am.
I'm trying to keep them as updated as possible in the chat.
That's a great idea. This living piece of garbage has been haunting our group for so freaking long. Oh my lord.
Yeah, really.
Just no.
Being stalked by a doppelganger is not fun.
No, that's why I was
Sorry,
trying
a
to
changeling. A changeling. It's not a doppelganger.
Just
Can I please attempt a ray of frost to blast missile in his ugly face?
Yes, Candela is currently on her back, so you have a taller vantage point.
I can blast him without getting Candela?
Absolutely, yes, ma'am.
Thank God, I don't want to hurt nobody else. Only this piece of garbage. I gotta watch my French because I don't know who's viewing. God, son of a...
I need to watch my French. God damn it!
I will give you advantage because he is prone.
Thank you! I rolled a 5!
So roll again.
Mom is having a very shook day. She's so shook that she dropped her dice off the table again. I'm sorry for my over-exaggeration, but oh my God! I'm like that vine of the guy where he's like, that's it, I dedicate my life to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and this is the thanks I get? As it's climbing backwards into the dryer. Like, that's me right now.
it was supposed to be a nice, fun day, and then it all goes sideways. Come on!
I'm sitting here just like, come on, give me something good, give me something good. Okay. That could have been worse. I rolled a 12. I don't know if that's enough.
Oh, that's enough. Especially on a prone.
It's like that GIF I love sending. Everything's fucked and something's on fire.
It's like that dog in a room. Everything's fine. Everything's not fine. Why did I let it get this bad?
In the near background, Malloy is rushing over as he's finally caught wind of what's going on.
Malloy, help!
Okay, so roll me your damage on the... Was it Ray of Frost?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It takes 1d8 cold damage. The spell's damage increases by 1d8 when you reach 5th level. So it's 2d8s.
Go for it. Wonderful.
Okay. Deep breath. Which one's my d8? D8's diamond. Okay, I got it. Okay. That's a 6 and a 5. So it's 11
Alrighty.
damage.
Okay, so you thoroughly chill this thing as icicles start forming off the side of him. He squabbles. All at once, on the same round, there are people who have picked up something, ready to help, not sure whose side to be on. The blacksmith's shouting. Everyone's shouting. Malloy is running over, almost being pulled by Bep, just shouting, "Sick him! Sick him!" as Bep runs really rapidly. From behind you, Bronwich is running from the entrance with the, quote, dog, shouting the same, "Sick him! Sick him!" Stonewall, from behind you, you can see Roy and Emerson burst out of the tent. Roy looks over to see all this and just shouts at Emerson, "Grab the bear!"
Tricker bear.
That's the quote of the day. Grab the bear!
Grab the bear. Yeah, so basically you chose the wrong place to screw with people at.
Time to get Yogi. Let's go.
Okay.
Kill.
Chips. Smissel is not bloodied yet, but Candela, it is your turn.
I would like to get up. For one.
Oh yeah, that'll be your movement. You can do a minor action.
Now, here's my question.
Okay.
Does Smissel count as organic matter?
Absolutely.
I want to shank him.
Oh shit! Okay.
F it up! Yes! Yes!
Yeah.
I pull out the knife.
I will need you to roll me a dex check to make sure you can stab him, and he's not trying to maneuver out of your way. But I support this fully. I'll have to roll against.
16?
Okay. Good news, bad news. I rolled a 5 and I rolled a 20.
Oh.
That's the bad news. Good news is Smissel is on the ground, so that was a disadvantage roll.
Oh, yes, good.
Ooh, don't play me like that!
Yeah. Yeah.
So, wonderful players, I did not plan for this, but I cannot deny you. So you shank this changeling.
No, no, can I do this? I want to do this. I take my knife in
Please?
both hands, and like Link at the end of Wind Waker, I stab it straight into his head.
Nice. Classic. Classic.
Your knife plunges in just like going through a bowl of pudding. Oh, okay. So, I'm going to give you the option of this ending. Do you want me to make this sad yet almost attemptive redeemable for Smissel, or do you want me to make this frustrating and leave you with more questions?
Give me a little bit of closure.
Okay.
Close would be good.
So, as soon as the knife goes in, the eyes go wide, everything stops. And still pretty much half frozen, kind of topples backwards as he literally begins to disintegrate, almost instantaneously, but manages to just get out in a very normal voice, not a nervous voice, just as calm as possible, like a moment of clarity. That just says, "Find Carolyn," and it just dissipates into dust. You think with all the voices in his head, it's finally stopped.
Good. At least I was able to put him out of our misery and his.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone rushes over just in time to get to the end of this. Bep stands there like a rabid dog on a leash. Stonewall from behind you, there's an owl bear that breaks out of the tent with Emerson.
Hoo-woo!
Can I say something?
Yes, you can.
Candela, Glossen's gonna check you over like the worried mom. Are you okay?
I pick myself up and wipe off the whatever sludge was on my face. I'll be fine.
Thank God.
People are immediately over trying to figure out what happened. Bronwich rushes over and immediately starts getting people to disperse and tell them everything's okay, we've taken care of this. Stonewall, same with you. This wizard man of some kind, magic man, starts doing the same, and they start repairing things and magically fixing things, no problem. For the most part, the individuals here look back to everybody and says, I don't know what that was, but you are very lucky a lot of people here think that was part of the show.
Quite.
A few spattering of applause from here and there, and everyone kind of goes about the business like nothing just happened.
Well, it's not every day that you see something disintegrate.
Oh, feels so good.
True.
I was going to make that joke, that's why I asked.
Normal day at the office.
All we are is dust in the wind.
There you go. Alright guys, Smissel is dead.
honey, can you please save me his token so I can cross it out in that red X and feel the satisfaction of calling this mother fricker dead?
Absolutely, it's up on the wall. You can mark it off.
Thank you.
Dismissal.
All right.
I can't even be mad. That was good.
Thank you,
Malloy comes
thank you.
over, makes sure everything's good. Good? Okay? Huh? Huh?
Good.
Once everyone's good, he tries to go about back his business. Slowly but surely, everyone starts dispersing as everything seems back to normal. You guys pick yourself up. The staff members, like Bronwich and Emerson, gets the owlbear back in the tent, but manages to come over and tries to address, okay, is there something we need to know? Is everything good? What just happened? And you explain everything that just happened. They take your word for it. Say everything's okay. We should be fine now. And slowly but surely, as you're kind of like, it's like talking to the authorities and telling them what just happened after a crime, Gwendella's slowly inching over, just trying to get back to someone she knows.
Aw. I can just imagine she comes over and Gloss is sitting there. Turns around. Oh. He looks like that. He's pissed still, but he's at least calm. Until he sees her and everything just kind of cracks and...
Oh, no. I can do this one better if you'd rather.
Please.
She sees that you're really upset as the staff guys here are really trying to get your information on what just happened. You look over and you see Gwendella has disappeared for a moment. You grow a little worried. Oh, Lord. Okay, so you don't see Gwendella.
Mm.
Oh, Lord. Instead, you look around. You do see someone over. You see Nessa off somewhere. She seems okay. I'm gonna move Naora over. She's in the fray now. She's good. Dawson, you see a large stuffed dragon hobbling its way and trying its best to kind of flutterfly as it kind of dumpily flops its way over to you.
Yay, she's learned how to possess things.
It kind of bumps into you and looks up. It looks like it's almost smiling. And you hear her giggle.
That's adorable.
That is adorable.
It takes him a moment, but he's like between the confusion, he just kind of, you know how someone would turn around and be like, "What?" But then it's like he sees nobody. He sees nobody, and then he looks down and it's that just, and then like the relaxed sigh, and then the tired smile, and then he realizes and it's, wait. Oh! And he gets down. Gwendella?
You see her head pop up out of the back of it, and she just giggles happily.
Cue happy mom noises.
Okay, you guys are not in initiative. You're back to free play.
Freaking. Praise, happy noises, praise.
No, I'll move over to where the board you just
Oh yeah, you've joined back up and you told your piece to the guys. All right. So everything seems to be okay. Everyone slowly disperses. And
All right.
you guys can continue the rest of your afternoon at the fair doing whatever you'd like on your own time. So if you want to give me a quick highlight of some other things you do, feel free to tell me what happens. We can just run that through real quick without having to actually do the events.
Glosson would probably, because he was going to tell Candela anyway, but he would probably tell Candela about the trapper lady, and how that was weird.
Absolutely.
It sounds to me like she was doing more than just trapping. We might want to keep an eye out along the road. As I am clearly done, and not having any of this, and my day is almost ruined. I'm like most of my conventions. I'm just going to spend the rest of it in the vendors. Get me when you're done.
You're in the market. Yeah.
Glosson would give a nod and apologize. Like, he'd apologize to you because you just went through something that's very, very rough. But he'd just the apologetic. I'm sorry to bother you with this, but. And then he would tell you and then apologize afterwards.
It's fine.
Gwendella notices that Candella's not having a good time. She saw most of that. She doesn't understand every bit of it, but she understands to the most part of what just happened. She ends up finding you at some point in the market when she slips away from Wellesley for just a moment. She tugs on your pant and offers the big dragon to you.
Aww.
I will accept it.
Aww.
Oh, nice.
She smiles and happily skips back to Glosson.
Wait, how long was she able to hold that thing?
She possessed it enough to get over, or she dragged it over.
Good, okay. So two skills in one day? Goddamn.
So the day continues as best it can. You guys have a little bit of fun, but yeah, that wasn't the best thing to happen. Night falls. All the lights come up. Illusory lights that reflect wonderfully and beautifully off of all these stained glass tents. A wonderful light show. Medieval fireworks. Roy hosts a very elaborate and fun little stunt show with the animals. Birds doing acrobatic feats. Other varieties of mammals stacking up top of each other and bouncing off of each other. Parlor tricks and such like. It's a good show. It cheers you up a little bit. A lot of you get ideas for what you could possibly train your animals to do with it. So, good, not bad. So, the day ends up slowly coming to a close, and you guys do have to get back. There's closing. Roy thanks you again. His two sons, Bronwich and Emerson, do thank you for coming out. Emerson's buried in his work, but he does take time to go up and say thanks. Bronwich is happy you guys came out, and understandably is a little cautious as he's not sure if that stuff was directly related with you, but regardless, says it was handled, it's all good. They properly introduced the wizard guy as Dominic. He's their illusionist guy. Thank you. They say we'll hope to see you again if you're in the area, and bye-bye. They ask you just look for the posters, they'll be up, and they reference that their dad does travel a lot, and you can probably catch him on the roads if you're traveling anywhere.
Cool.
So you guys head home, full of snack and junk foods, some neat merch, as you guys individually would care for at the market, a few prizes here and there.
Yep.
The night continues, 4 a.m. hits, and you guys have nothing. No chips.
What?
Your other individuals, your other employees are not here. They're not at the tower.
Oh, okay. We're not in a close enough range altogether for chips to appear in one spot.
Correct. So they're either further out of town or they're out of town entirely. So no chips, and there's a good respite for the evening. Great. We don't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
So guys, be able to sleep.
Dealt with it twice already in one day.
So you wake up in the morning, everything's going about. Everyone decides to have a proper day off. No fair, just lounge around, have a good day. And you can't help but notice that Malloy is having a little bit of issues. He's getting overcrowded in the lobby, and he asks a few of you guys to come down and help. The lobby is crowded with townsfolk.
Oh.
It's bright early in the morning. The lobby is crowded. with mothers and fathers and all sorts of just regular townsfolk putting in complaint after complaint that their child has gone missing overnight.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
To be continued.
A lot of people are obviously blaming the Aurora Jubilee.
Oh my god. Oh,
They were poaching
cares?
children!
Anyone who cares can look out and see that they have packed up and they have left.
They were poaching children!
To be continued.
Artificial, I swear to G, if this is like that story you played for me on that way to your house.
I don't know which one you're referencing.
Yes, you freaking do.
I really don't know which one you're referencing.
The one where it was like they were doing an investigation on missing children in like it was like a city that had disappeared or had an earthquake had opened. And that one.
No.
Okay, good. I was about to be like, boy.
It's already different. It's already different, and I know you guys are gonna hate me when I tell you what's gone on, but this was planned far from the beginning. So I apologize. Sorry, not sorry.
Nessa was plot relevant. I hate you.
So okay.
All right. Well,
So-
thanks.
That's my game.
Oh, I think something just clicked. Oh my god! Okay.
Oh boy.
Share it off camera. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you all very much. This has been a very successful first test stream. We barely dropped any frames. We had one of my friends from the internet view us the entire time. And several people dropped in just for fun. No one chatted, but we're doing well.
Wonderful.
I'm sorry if I deafened anyone with my yelling. I was very emotional.
Actually, you were the most entertaining part. You read, and he was like, "Was that a re?" It's like, yes. So, no, he enjoyed it, I believe, and we're doing well. I think we have potential. So thank you all for coming out. This has been D-Rez of Renegame Studios with Artificial Imagination of Diet D&D,
Hello.
Lady Coco,
And goodbye.
Sir Stonewall, and two others who have dropped out. Until next time, hope you all are having a fantastic day.
Yep.